Hola Beatles, my name is Ed and I'm gonna do the best travel guide here in Valencia. Welcome to Valencia.
Valencia is the city filled with history, culture, art, good restaurants and trendy bars.
It's a new adventure each and every day. Ed, what we doing? Time to try and create in another city. Yeah, we about to take off the digital nomad. And you know where he bout. This is the Beetle. Hey, the Beetle channel. It's the Beetle. Yeah, the Beetle channel. Let's go.
The Beetle.
Vamos, vamos, vamos.
The more time you have, the more you can soak up Valencia's culture and the more hidden gems you can find. But thankfully, Valencia is a compact city, so you don't need a lot of time to see the main sites. Most tourist attractions are within walking distance from each other, so 3 days in Valencia is what I would recommend you.
You ready?
But what to do in Valencia on a short visit? There's a big secret about how your own route might be built. And here you go. The port city of Valencia lies on Spain's southeastern coast, where the Turia river meets the Mediterranean Sea. The river, which was drained and rerouted after a catastrophic flood in 1957, ran around Valencia's city center. The 9-kilometer-long park that has since been created is one of the things many of my friends in Valencia love the most about this city. The park offers a mixture of playing fields, cycling and walking paths, fountains and gardens.
The plan is to go to the very beginning of the Turia park and start exploring this whole river. I started my journey from the very beginning of the Turia river and I will go straight ahead and see all the attractions. We are right at the bottom of the river. So basically this is the park with a lot of attractions, with a lot of open air gyms, with a lot of small, tiny chill zones. It's gonna be a beautiful sunny day. And of course, if you want to get from one part of the city to another one, you're gonna meet a lot of small, wide, big bridges, and every bridge has its own uniqueness. So they basically turned the river to the right, which goes straight to the Mediterranean Sea, and here they made a park. Beautiful, beautiful idea.
People of all ages actively use this park. The Turia Gardens is one of the largest urban parks in Spain, crossed by 18 bridges full of history. It forms a lovely green space that is easily acceptable from anywhere in the city. Despite being on the Mediterranean Sea, even locals say Valencia has always lived with its back to the sea, meaning that the core of the city is not integrated with its beaches. The city center and the most visited neighborhoods are quite far from the beach. While Valencia is a very walkable city and most of its tourist attractions are within walking distance from each other, to the beach you probably want to take a bus, metro, tram or a taxi.
Guys, when you're here in Valencia, you should definitely come to Torres de Serranos. It's amazing, like old city gates, and we are just behind it. We should go over there and look in front of these gates. Let's go.
Valencia used to be protected by an impressive set of walls with 12 gates. Today the medieval walls have disappeared, but 2 gates remain: the Torres de Serranos to the north and Torres de Quart to the west.
Basically, we've just come out from the old city center, and these are the very gates which were the entrance of the old city long time ago. Actually, you can go upstairs there and see the beautiful landscape over the old town and over the Turia park. But I got my Beetle, the drone, so...
The Torres de Serranos formed the main entrance to Valencia. This is the gate through which the royal processions of visiting kings would enter. The Torres de Serranos, built in the late 14th century, is considered to be the largest Gothic city gateway in Europe. During the Spanish Civil War, the towers protected works of art that had been rescued from the Prado Museum.
The Beetle.
La Malvarrosa is the name of Valencia's main beach, which most locals and tourists go to. It offers a few bars, numerous restaurants and a lone boardwalk. walk, the Paseo Marítimo. It can get crowded here in the summer, but in general, it's the perfect place for a beach day. Although it looks like one long beach, La Malvarrosa is split up into different beaches. The three main areas are Malvarrosa, Las Arenas, and Patacona. Patacona is the most northern part of the beach, and if you're looking for a quieter stretch of beach, then this is your best choice. Plus, Patacona has some lovely breakfast and lunch places that are well worth checking out. If you enjoy water sports, you can take windsurfing lessons or go paddleboarding. The City of Arts and Sciences is a collection of ultra-modern buildings housing several attractions. It has become the icon of the city and is featured in every guidebook.
Museum of Arts and Sciences. Beautiful destination, so futuristic.
The City of Arts and Sciences is the most important modern tourist destination in Valencia and one of the 12 treasures of Spain.
Guys, it's like drones but on the water, and here are a lot of boat pilots. We just don't want to stay in a long line just like this. Okay guys, this is a very strange thing. We have the arc, and if you stand here and start talking, the man over there on the next end of this arc will hear what you're saying, and this is crazy. So I'm waiting for my turn, and I'll try to speak Slava Ukraini. It works. Wow, oh my god, it's totally working. 100 meters, I can hear so clearly. Oh my god, wow. This is a unique experience. Another funny experience, you can rent a boat. This park of arts and sciences is just blowing my mind. They have a lot of museums here, a lot of different science rooms and areas to explore and to come with your children and find out more about our planet. They also have the oceanarium here. I would like to swim here, but I guess it's forbidden.
Originally budgeted at 300 million, it has cost nearly 3 times the initially expected cost. Inside the different buildings that make up this futuristic complex, you can find the following attractions to visit. Almost all of these attractions are surprisingly pricey, but even if you're not willing to pay for any of these, do still visit the area. Stroll around, take pictures of the impressive buildings, and enjoy the relaxing atmosphere while sipping on a refreshing drink at one of the outdoor cafes.
I did it, guys! Aerial footages, we got it!
The public transport is well organized here, but I always try to get around fast, so I prefer taxis. They are relatively inexpensive in Valencia. Generally, it's fairly easy to just hail a taxi on the street, but there are also 2 taxi apps, Cabify and FreeNow. I like Valencia, but there is one thing that's a bit annoying. The city center and the beach are located just far enough from each other to make it feel as if you have to choose between the two. If you are a beach person and your main reason for visiting Valencia is to enjoy time by the beach, then definitely make sure your accommodation is close to the beach. That's where I booked my Airbnb.
Ukrainian flag, guys. Slava Ukraini. Guys, we're in one of the most popular districts here in Valencia. It's called El Carmen, and here we can see the Spanish school El Carmen. It's devoted to basically to this district, and this district is famous for its graffiti on the houses, on the buildings, on every single wall. I think that you probably wouldn't find the wall without graffiti in this district, and apparently it's the very thing that makes this district and Valencia overall very cozy town. These doors remind me of those Madeiran vibe. I got an episode, a food tour in Madeira. When the restaurant is not open yet, you can see a lot of nice pictures on the door of cafes and restaurants. Check out my episode about Madeira. Stop staring, let's go.
One of the most charming places here is Mercado Central. But Beatles, I will not let you inside now, because there's another episode devoted to food tour in Valencia, so now we are enjoying the place itself without these tortillas and tapas.
The Beetle.
The Seagate was constructed after the Spanish Civil War and is a memorial to those who perished during the fighting. The war began in 1936 and ended in April 1939. The monument consists of a central arch which is flanked by a lintel on either side. Under the arch is a large cross that serves as a stark reminder of the purpose of the monument. It stands at a high traffic area in Valencia.
Plaza De La Virgen, amazing spot. It's still morning and so many tourists here. Amazing architecture, a lot of cafes and bars, a great fountain. Yeah, that's definitely one of the brightest places here in Valencia. And I guess it's time to get some food, because I'm pretty hungry.
Subscribe to Beetle channel and you will see the most popular, the most beautiful, the most amazing places, locations, towns, country in this world.
Her English is just wonderful. Guys, this is the exact reason why I love Spain so much, because of its amazing squares. In Valencia, there are so many of them, and last time when I was here in Spain, it was like several years ago, I traveled to Barcelona, to Madrid, and to the south of Spain. It was the very beautiful and cozy town called Cadiz. It's right on the coast of Atlantic Ocean, right near Portugal. So, in that city of Cadiz, I first fell in love with the squares, with the Spanish squares. They're so cozy, people just enjoying walking across all over it, eating food, drinking coffee, drinking wine, and it's always rowdy in the morning, in the evening, and even at night. It's so peaceful vibe and atmosphere here, so I just cannot transfer my emotions to you. You just definitely have to come here and visit it, not only in Valencia, but in Valencia you will be amazed by the coziness of these squares, for sure. So basically, guys, we again near the Porta De La Mar. This is the very point that we finished our journey the day before, and now we get back here and continue our journey all along the Turia Park, because this is the most optimal and most beautiful route.
The Puente De La Mar is framed between Calatravas construction and the Puente de Aragon, and surrounded by palm trees. It was rebuilt after flooding in 1591 that destroyed the simple wooden bridge that stood in its place, and for centuries was the natural route connecting the city with the port.
So guys, this is Ponte de la Mar, another beautiful bridge across the Turia river park. Every detail, every fountain, every street, every building has its own uniqueness, has its own great style, and this is what I like here in Valencia.
The Beetle.
By the way, all the benches here in Valencia, they made out of stone. And right on the right hand of me is a big shopping mall. It is called El Corte Inglés. I like it very much. Another bridge. another depth. I guess it's like 7 or 8 meters deep. Well, if you have children, if you have pets, this park is the best spot here in Valencia to spend your time. You can run here, you can do some sports, you can walk with your children or pets, you can just make yoga here or whatever you want. You can play football, you can ride a bike. Actually, one of the best features of this Turia park for me is that it doesn't contain any traffic lights. So basically you can get from one part of the town to another one with no traffic lights, with no traffic jam at all. And I guess this is what helps a lot. What do you think? And you can basically see that this river in the past was not wide enough. It's like 100 meters wide, and it's not deep because it's like if we see this bridge and all the rest of the bridges, I think the depth was about like 5 meters, 3 to 5 meters deep. Guys, another amazing spot here in Valencia. It is a place situated right near the harbor. Basically, this is the marina area of Valencia. And right in the harbor area, there is a very big roller drome. So people, if you got some rollers or skateboard, you can have fun here. Plaza De La Reina, guys, amazing spot. The weather got worse today, but anyway, we keep on doing what we're doing. Amazing. So cozy place with a lot of cafes and tourists, even in cloudy weather. So guys, this is Mercado Colón, and this is a gastro market here in old city center of Valencia. It has 3 floors with different cafes, bars, restaurants, and cuisines. So let's explore it a little bit. This photo, this is video.
Thank you very much.
The Beetle.